Now, listen, you guys, there is a rumor circulating in the streets. They are saying that Offchit's mother was out there putting hands on the transformer. And we're going to be talking about lottery ticket and these billboard achievements that they are making up along the way for her, as well as Akbar losing her page on Instagram due to the recent comments that she made. We're also going to be talking about Jatavia crying on stage. Now, these are some of the things that we will be discussing in this video. Hello tea lovers and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, let us talk about this rumor that is circulating in the streets. Now, one of you by the name of NB actually tagged me onto that video, and it's basically Storm Monroe's YouTube channel. For those of you who do not know him, I will insert a picture of his channel and you guys can go and check out the full video by yourself. I will not be inserting his audio in this video, okay? But I will try and summarize everything that this man was claiming, okay? I will say that these are allegations because I watched the video and I'm still to see proof on what what the man was claiming to have transpired. So this man was saying that, well, Offchit's mother was out there laying hands on the transformer. Number one, he was also making allegations of, the fact that, well, the transformer was trying to sort of control Offchit, I guess in the voodoo way. I mean, we have heard voodoo allegations before. People have always speculated and alleged that, well, that was a thing. And he was also making bold claims that, well, Offchit never even loved the transformer from the beginning and that he is a pimp and things like it was a lot of claims that this man was making. Okay, so we're gonna dissect them one by one and see what's tea. And was basically also, he was also spilling the tea about Offset getting another woman pregnant and allegedly somebody trying to make that woman get rid of the pregnancy and sign an NDA. So it's a pegged video of allegations. So you guys, after you're done watching this video, make sure to go and check it out yourself. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about Offset's mom's allegations of her putting hands on the transformer. Now, this person was also the person who referred me to this video was like, oh well, T-plug. I then started to wonder if this is the reason why the transformer went to the hospital. Was it because of these allegations and things like that? Now, you guys do know that when addressing the hospital situation, the transformer said that, well, she fell or something like that. And so I don't know, you guys, and I also do find it hard to believe that this woman, the husband's mother, would actually put hands on a pregnant woman. I really highly doubt that that could be a thing. Like, what would be so bad that you would want to put your hands on a pregnant woman? Like, the transformer can be annoying. Yeah, we can agree on that. She's not my favorite person. I can agree on that. But still, that does not negate the fact that, well, putting your hands on a pregnant woman is not a thing. Like, it's not a thing that will applaud, whether done to our worst enemy. It's a wrong thing. It's a wrong thing. So I really do refuse to believe that this mother would do something like that, in my own opinion, okay? The only other explanation that would make sense would be probably self-defense. Other than that, as long as it wasn't self-defense, there are no excuses. I mean, just yesterday we were talking about that woman who came out accusing lottery ticket of the same thing. So, and I still say that, well, I don't feel like that's a good thing to do. You can't be coming for a pregnant woman, and I'm still standing on that, regardless of who it is. But let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. Let us also talk about, well, the voodoo stuff. I mean, those allegations have been flying around, so I'm kind of inclined to believe that. Was there not a video, back in the day where she was referencing, putting a spell on a guy that you like or something like that? So I wouldn't put that past her, in my own opinion. And the third one was the fact that the husband never loved her. Now, this one, you guys, I don't know what to think, but the actions of this man towards this woman have just been something else. Like, if we're going to be honest, the way he embarrasses her left, right, and center, Yeah, it has me questioning, like, do you even have any form of love or sympathy or care for this woman? Because imagine driving somebody that you're married to nuts to that point. Like, that's just extreme in my own opinion. But then again, someone in the comment section was reminding me in my previous video where I was kind of feeling like, oh well, Offset does too much when it comes to the wife and stuff like that. And you guys were reminding me of the Love and Hip Hop situation where this girl was literally torturing that girl. I think that the name was Asia or something, sitting on that man's lap and, doing the most. So people are like, oh, well, karma comes, okay? It may come late, but it does come. The way that she was out there treating that woman on that reunion for views and people thought it was funny. Now it's coming back to her in her marriage. That's what people are now saying. But anyway, you guys, so these are the allegations that are out there. I did see a comment from a channel that's, the name is Ken Babi, that there's a comment under the video that Storm made, and this person said it's extremely false. Cardi hasn't even been to Atlanta in like 2 years, okay? And so I was like, is this the friend? Is this his real YouTube account? Because as far as I know right now, he's not that active on YouTube. So I did follow the channel and I noticed that it does link to a Twitter account that's not active right now, but then it links to his actual Instagram account. So maybe it is indeed Ken Babi who's out there debunking the rumor that this is actually not true, the fake that, well, Offset's mother put her hands on the transformer. So let me know, you guys, what you think about that. Now, a part of me, seeing how these people behave, kind of is inclined to believe that this could as well be a publicity stunt, to start a whole sympathy rollout or something like that. Because I'm just like, how did you even find this, Ken? Like, but anyway, if he's now a PR, then maybe it makes sense that, well, he quickly found the video and decided to debunk the rumor. But if it's indeed true and this is being leaked to the public, I could see why they could use this for a sympathy rollout if indeed it is true. But I still am inclined to believe that. But anyway, let me know, you guys, what you think about all this mess. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about a Pink Friday. It seems like Pink Friday is out there having multiple lives like a cat, okay? Like literally multiple lives in the Billboard 200, because it's like one day it's out, the next day it's like, oh, well, I'm back. It's back in the charts again. And I'm sure that when she does release the deluxe version, it's actually going to do, even well. Now, according to chart data, they are reporting that Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 re-enters this week's Billboard 200. And to that, I mean, congratulations to Nicki Minaj. I can't wait for Gex City Reloaded. I did see a lot of you agreeing with me that Anxiety is like your favorite song from, the songs that she has previewed so far. So, yeah, I could see the album staying longer in the Billboard 200. Now, speaking about charts, it seems like they're out here just making these records up for lottery ticket just to make her feel better, I guess, just to include her in something, because the album really didn't do well. So I guess all these Billboard charts that they're deciding to come up with, it's all to make her feel better. It's all to make her feel included, because they're now saying that, well, lottery tickets Sugar Honey Iced Tea debuts at #1 on this week's top rap albums chart. She's the third woman to top the chart in 2024 after Nicki Minaj with Pink Friday 2 in January and Megan Thee Stallion with Megan last month. And I'm just like, putting all these three albums in one sentence doesn't even make any sense, okay? Like highlighting that, well, the other albums to do the same way, Nicki Minaj's album as well as Bongo 2's album, already, like, it's already kind of cringy. Like, when we're gonna look at what the albums have been able to do, like, how are you gonna be putting a 28K album in the same sentence with an album that did over 200? It doesn't even make any sense. If anything, you could have just ended it comparing the album to Bongo 2's, okay? And you can tell that this is actually paid promo, right? But anyway, it seems like they want any reason to celebrate. They are looking for something to latch onto. That being said, congratulations to Big Mama for the made-up achievement. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we are going to talk about Ice Spice. It seems like Paprika Spice's project is already out of the Billboard 200. When I saw this, I was just like, this soon. Like, what happened, you guys? And this is the album that Amon and the likes of them people were out here saying, oh my God, it's the best interview, it's the best album, it's not even bad, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how are you saying this album is not even bad when already it is out of, the Billboard 200? Like, what is this, man? But anyway, let me know in the comment section, did you expect that, well, she was going to stay longer in the Billboard 200? Or do you think that, well, this was very much expected given how much of a bad project that was? Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Miss Red. Now, they are alleging that Miss Red is out there canceling tours, okay? Now, you guys do know that the tour around the Miss Red tour has been surrounded with a lot of controversy. That time, there were rumors that, well, the tour has been cancelled. And the other time, people were like, oh my goodness, the ticket sales are so low. And the other time, people were like, oh, well, for only 46% of the tickets have been sold. So it seems like now she is silently just cancelling, a lot of shows. And as of now, it seems like it's already 5 shows from an upcoming tour that she has, canceled. So I'm just like, what is happening? Because people really do seem to love her. People really do seem to F with the music. And so I'm just wondering, why are people not coming out to see her? Like, but then again, she's a new artist. And this entire thing of running on tour just because Nicki Minaj is on tour, it's not a smart idea that, these labels are making people do this. But at the end of the day, I guess they have to make money. They also want to make money and they want to keep up with Nicki Minaj because at the end of the day, she sets the standard and the tone when it comes to female rap. So I understand them wanting these artists to go on these tours, but if they're going to be like this, then maybe they should wait a little bit, okay? But if anything, she's the least of the people that I thought would have issues selling tickets because people seem to genuinely F with her music. Now I'm thinking it probably would have been a better idea had she opened for an artist like Nicki Minaj. Had she probably joined Gag 32, it would have been better exposure probably than her getting her own tour when she's not ready like this. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, Jatavia is on tour obviously for her City Cinderella album, and it seems like last night it was very emotional for her because she was on stage there as she was concluding her performance. She ended up crying, and there's a video of hers that is basically circulating. And one thing about the crowd at Jatavia's shows is they know her lyrics, like they sing her lyrics word for word. They aren't like a silent crowd, okay? They will always know her lyrics. They will always know her songs. And it seems like most of her shows really are enjoyable because of the crowd as well. So I could see why this was probably overwhelming for her. Like, coming from the City Girls where people sort of made her seem like she was in the shadow of Carisha, and where, even her friend and her friend's friend were out there playing in her face, seeing that much love from people could make anyone emotional. So that being said, congratulations to Jatavia for her tour and everything that she has going on. The next thing that we are going to be talking about, Akbar is out there. Akbar is losing it on Instagram, you guys. If you remember, I did a video previously and I was talking about, Akbar's response to August Osina, and it seems like some of you on here were agreeing with what Akbar was saying and things like that. So you do know that she has always had like 2 pages on Instagram, and it seems like she gets into a lot of trouble with, with Instagram, because one moment is this other page is working, the other moment the other page has been disabled. So now it seems like she has gotten to a point where they have removed, their page. This is what she said on her other page that's still working. She said, "I'm not hurting people. I'm not cussing people out. Who deleted my Instagram? I challenge Instagram to look into this case because I haven't went against any guidelines. You see how the devil works. I was on live praying with with people." I'm sorry, I don't know why this is funny to me. She said, "I was on live praying with people and now they snatched my page." I may have an idea of what happened with that. In as much as some of you guys agree with what she was saying, it sort of comes off as she was trying to exclude, a certain community from, from Christianity because of what, she was saying when she was like, oh, well, God did not tell you this. And if anything, Instagram does not play when it comes to that, okay? When it comes to you trying to be funny towards that community. I really wonder how the Transformer survived, Twitter after she was out there, saying all those disrespectful, things about, that community. So I'm also surprised how she managed to do it, because one thing about Instagram, if you want to lose your page, play with them like that. So I have an idea, Akbar. That's basically why your page is down, okay? They don't play about that. So I do believe somebody maybe went, or a bunch of people went and, and disabled and reported a page. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Jennifer Lopez. I know that there are some of you who are interested in us discussing about the news that just came out that, well, JLo has filed for divorce from Ben Affleck, and I guess they had two years in that marriage. So now, obviously, that opened up a discussion about, oh my goodness, Jennifer doesn't know how to keep a man. Like, you know how people are like, some people are very mean, eh? And so people are like, oh, she cannot keep a man at this time. At this point, it has to be her was the problem and things like that. And I'm like, personally, I do feel like that entire thing of trying to rekindle like old relationships, it usually doesn't work. Spinning the block doesn't always work, because I feel like you have an idea of someone. Let's say I date someone right now. The person I'm dating today may be non-existent, 5 years later, because people grow and people evolve. But if I then try and rekindle things with that person, it's probably the idea of that person that I will be in love with. Okay. And number two, sometimes people just don't change. The same reasons that made you break up may be the same reasons that will make you break up 5 years later if you try to rekindle things. So maybe it's just a situation of, and some people are also saying that, well, it seems like at this point she falls in love with the idea of being in love. And some people have said that she has a nasty attitude, not just in relationships. People have said that, well, in person, interacting with people who work for her, people around her, she's not a very kind person, and so maybe Ben just got tired of it. So I want to know your opinions on that, you guys. What do you think about this divorce, and do you think that spinning the block is always working, or sometimes it's something that you just have to stay away from? Personally, I'm not coming back. I mean, if we're done, we're done. There's a reason why we're done. Like, why would I spin the block and come back? I'm not doing it. Okay. Nelly and Ashanti, well, it seems to be working for them, but it's not everybody who gets to have that experience. Okay. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, keeping up with the Smurfs family, okay? It seems like Blueface's father at this point wants to be the main actor in this entire situation. If it isn't him going to the blogs with information that is alleging is coming from Blueface, it's him out there seemingly crying on Instagram. It's just him doing the most, okay? So now it seems like Christian Rock has also decided to be a part. Christian Rock's friend, DJ Sky, is also wanting to be a part of the Smurfs family so bad. You guys, Kalisa at some point was out there saying that, well, Christian Rock's friend is out there trying to lay down with the men. Well, this is what she said. She said, how DJ Sky be smiling in my face and using the same lips on my third sweet behind baby daddy. Them old single pimps be full of worms, girl. He like the index finger. And then she said, I heard DJ Sky want to be a part of the circus so bad. She freaking John Old behind daddy for them worms. Girl, you're nasty if this is true, okay? So it seems like the lady's response was actually inviting Blueface's father over so that she can shake her behind and take pictures with her after she was accused of that. At this point, I'm just like, what is happening? Like, what is this, honestly? I'm just like, I thought the drama went with Christian and Blueface, but clearly it's always going to be drama in that circle. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that entire drama. Now, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter. Please do not also forget to go and subscribe to Instant Brew, because more tea is going to be coming. I'm going to be alternating between the two channels, this channel and Instant Brew. So if you have not already, I do not know what are you waiting for. Go and do the needful. And until my next one, you guys, see you.